have a mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Niners and the Rams, and it comes your way next.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Oakson, ready for this battle in the NFC West division. Haves and have-nots of late, the division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and L.A., they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. But it wasn't very long ago that the best team in football, arguably, was the Seattle Seahawks. And then you look what's going on down in Arizona. They probably surprised some people last year. They feel like they have their long-term stability at the quarterback position with that new staff. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. He'll drop to throw. That's to last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Niners' 41-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Cup in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be...
And he will fight to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Here comes Devo for a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
3rd down, Purdy. To complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal. After this, here's third down and a few inches. Here's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this.
To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Hill. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. He finds Cup along the out route.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Hill. And he's going to have the Rams first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Back to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Rams first down. Cup in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And they're going to be settled down as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. The 49ers out for the punt, as he is on to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense, and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Run play. This is Hill. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw again. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in the second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. He'll manage only a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Look him up on a second down and 8. Purdy works out of the pistol. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I always like to say, Mike, receivers in the NFL, they're not paid to make the easy ones. They're paid to make the hard ones, and that certainly is in that category, and he's able to move the chains because of it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. Will be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
They'll motion over Samuel. From the gun on third down, it's Purdy. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and come back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On second down, Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He puts it up, and it's caught. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's first and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like they love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's third and 7. He'll drop to throw. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. That's hauled in on the... Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So Kittle comes in motion. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Purdy again. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Still first down.
Throwing again is Purdy.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So Kittle comes in motion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Rams offense ready to see what they can do this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now, faking the give. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down. And for a gain of 7.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Taking off. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pass is completed to Cobb. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, LA. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
I mean, you talk about a potentially game-changing play. I mean, that's a big one right there. They've just lost the lead. It's a tie game late. And he takes the kickoff and nearly springs it the distance.
Here's first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Got his receiver on the income. He's got it. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the run, McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. McCaffrey. They'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Moody on in this big situation. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
You think back to the first half, like just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.